It's Mr. Bones Brigante, 2010 Freestyle Friday Grand Champion of that 106 & Park Freestyle Friday. The pinnacle of rapping on 106 & Park. Anybody that comes after me gets compared to me. I feel like my thought process is a little different, and rapping gives me a chance to display how different and creative that I can be. So, you know, I just try to get real left field, but break it down so that everybody can understand what it is that I'm saying. You know, I'm not a simplistic rapper, but you know, when you listen to me, you'll definitely be able to understand what it is I gotta say. Of course, every day I wake up is an inspiration, man. You know what I'm saying? When I wake up, it's just another day to get my cake up. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of cats, you know, like a Stack Bundles, rest in peace, who I know he would love to be here living his dream. So I listen to his music and I get inspired to do what it is that I do, and just create and innovate. You know, new music. A lot of new creative cats inspired me to do what I do. You know, the biggest challenge I've been able to overcome, which I'm all up for the challenge, is to prove that I'm not just a battle rapper, that I can create music. Anybody that ever battled, anybody that creates music had to battle at some point. You know what I'm saying? From Jay-Z to Eminem. You know, that's the genesis of proving that you're nice. When you go outside and you're standing on a corner and you're rapping against somebody. But at some point you got to take a turn away from that and prove to people that, you know, you're marketable and you're worthy of them to listen to your music. So, Bad to the Bones, this is my debut CD from bonesbrigante.com. That was my first CD. I actually recorded that with no knowledge of me going on to do what it was that I did with 106 & Park. I had no idea that I would take it as far as I did. You know, like I said, I won on 106 & Park 7 times. I came right back and performed on 106 & Park right after that. I went on the road with the writer from 106. I did the cypher for the BT Hip Hop Awards with Wiz Khalifa, Yellow Wolf, and Raekwon. Anybody that saw that, you know, you read the comments on the YouTube, they'll say that I had the best verse. My next project is going to be called Life After 106, and I'm just taking everything that I learned within that year and putting it into creating music that's a little more broader for people to listen to and understand that I'm not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I have no desire to be the best battle rapper. I want to be better than Jay-Z. Not to say that's an attainable height, but if you shoot for that, you're going to fall somewhere in the middle.